Once again in the top right, this time on Texas. He just lost that Zerling versus Zerling battle in the last game. He's down 1-0 in the series. He is Madengang.
At the bottom left, spawning as Teal, the master of move command, it's Olaca.
Alright. There we go. Yeah, ZVZ is crazy. Like, it's been crazy forever, I guess. Not sure why exactly. Hopefully we can see them both stay safe for a little bit until they like get to mutas, because muta versus muta with Scourge thrown in, ZVZ is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I feel like that's generally like kinda how it goes. But that's based on very limited experience of watching ZVZ.
Yeah.
Olaca scouting really fast, and he's gonna go for the gas steal. Oh,
That sucks.
that is pretty brutal. So Madengang's gonna have to defend with spines and slow links for a while, because you can be sure that Olaca's gonna try to get some speed. You can see him starting to mine that gas.
Yeah.
So it's like a 10 gas, 10 pool, or did he get pool first? I think he had to have gotten gas first, actually.
No, he went pool first.
Did he? Okay.
I don't know.
Like 11 pool, 10 gas, or I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know Zerg versus Zerg builds. I'm not gonna pretend to know what I'm talking about right now.
I do.
As the overlords slowly pass by each other.
Did
But they look serene. They just look so like, you know, so happy, just chilling, just enjoying life.
Yeah. That being said, Olaca's going for some aggression.
Absolutely, after getting that gas steal. So Madengang sees what he's up against. Sees that pool churning.
Yeah.
But he is getting a spine crawler in his mineral line, so that'll be good. Help out once to get a few Zerglings. I wonder how easy it would be to hold with just a spine and a queen for the nurturing swarm. If you could just drone behind that. Not sure. You probably need a few lings at least.
Well, it looks like Olaca's really committing to this.
Yeah, this is he's committing really hard. He's down 3 drones, so, and he's still mining gas. So I'm not sure if that's a mistake or if he's planning to do something with that. You would think that how hard he's committing to this Zergling pressure that he doesn't want to be harvesting gas like that. Okay.
Well, he actually just recently started mining gas again.
Oh, he did pull off? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to the lair. That's what it's for. Oh no, he doesn't want to lose his queen. Oh, that's a shame. That queen had a lot of energy. He needs to use a spine crawler here. Madengang, pull back to the spine. Let the spine defend you. There you go. That's better.
No, he doesn't get the spine. He's close though.
It wouldn't have even needed to have been close had he kept that queen over by the spine. He's gonna throw down a second spine crawler, and Olaca is just gonna. We'll see what he goes to after this. He hasn't built too many more drones. He's getting a few more right now, and throwing on the spire. I suspected that was likely. Madengang does have a drone lead though.
I'm really worried about Madengang because Olaca already has a spire on the way, and he doesn't even have a lair.
Yeah. Though, let's see if he should be able to scout this, see what's coming up, and he is getting evolution chambers, so he could get spore crawlers.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I think he might be okay, but I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, and the fact that Madengang is staying on one base, he's getting that macro hatchery. That means that he can easily defend most of his drones with just 1 or 2 spore crawlers. Especially in combination with that queen there for the nurturing swarm.
I kind of think he was safe enough to put it at the natural, but...
Yeah, he most likely could have. Meantime, drone counts are very even. ZVZ's fun, man. We're like 7 minutes into the game, and neither player's gone above 22 supply.
Dude, that's how ZVZ works. Like, over the whole game, no one ever goes above, 30, 40 supply. It's absurd. I love it. It's,
I'm gonna get the supply cap here on killing this Overlord. And it looks like Madengang's gonna go for the big Zergling counter, maybe? Maybe not. He's got him waiting outside of his base, just see what kind of damage might be able to get done. Yeah, these Zerglings are gonna die. The question is, what kind of damage can they do before they die?
Yeah, with the mutas coming in, I don't see this doing a whole lot more damage. I mean, he kills the Zerglings and he might get a few drones, but I don't see this. Yeah.
He could have targeted down a few drones there. I think he only got one though. So Madengang is actually behind on drones now. So he looks like he kind of stopped making drones. He's building a couple right now though. Getting another spore up. He's continuing to larva inject those hatcheries.
Yeah. He's on one base. You really can't be too safe. Or yeah.
Madengang's gonna want to start transitioning into something that kills Mutalisks. Otherwise, he's just gonna be completely contained, and Olaca's gonna be very safe to expand.
Yeah, Olaca actually could expand right now and be totally fine. I think. I don't know, I'm a Terran player. Oh no, we have a pause. Uh-oh. Check the latency.
Olaca set the game to extra high latency.
Yeah, I never understood that. But I'm also, I was 3 when Brood War came out.
Right.
So I'm not quite sure any of that stuff. Thanks for me.
Well, in the meantime, we can check out the state of the game. Olaca's built up. He's got a few minerals. He's working on getting his Muta armor. Madengang just now starting a Spire actually, and producing another Spore Crawler. So he definitely wants to try as safe as he can against his Mutas. Olaca has built a pretty good supply lead. He's up 30 to 12. And does have a 13 to 10 drone lead. Alright, looks like the players are ready. Here we go. Alright. Loses one Muta pretty quickly there. So he's down to 5.
What's interesting to me is Madengang's getting +1 melee attacks. Maybe a Zerg player could tell me afterwards if this means something, but I think that's kind of unusual.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, in the ZVZ, in the Zergling versus Zergling battle, I'm not sure if that makes a huge difference. Off the top of my head, because I never see Zergling versus Zergling. But they won't help against the Mutas, certainly. So, Olaca just needs to realize that he's got him contained and just make sure he doesn't lose any of these Mutas unnecessarily to these spores. I don't know if there's any space he could poke around. He could probably try to actually get the spawning pool.
Oh jeez. Ah.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I feel like he's just gonna have to play through it.
Yeah.
Wonder what's going on with him.
I don't know. I just thought I'd point out that we're almost at 11 minutes and the drone counts are 15 to 11.
Hey, Madengang's got a drone lead now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Olaca is playing across server, isn't he? That could be the problem.
Oh, he's in Europe?
Yeah, I think he is.
Today I learned.
Right. Okay, we got Lings in the main.
Picking off that Overlord was huge. Because, I mean, that's minerals he really cannot.
And Madengang is running his Overlords away. Really, probably would rather have them above one of these Spore Crawlers. And actually, the Spore Crawler in the mineral line is not planted. It's just sitting.
Uh-oh.
That could be a pretty critical mistake. I don't. He's gonna try to take down this Spore. He loses one Mutafor. Oh, the Scourge! Oh my gosh! He has a lot of overkill, but he cleaned up 3 or 4 of those Mutalisks. Okay, he has planted that. Oh, now he's unplanted it. He's rerouting it.
And Olaca's down to just 2 mutas.
Yeah, but he has gotten his natural too. But he's also down 4 drones, so Madengang producing 6 more Scourge. And Olaca getting Banelings. Okay, here come the Scourge. Here they come.
Uh-oh.
Ah, goodbye Mutalisks. A little bit of overkill there, but I'm sure Madengang doesn't care too much about that.
I'm not sure exactly who's really ahead. I mean, maybe Olaca, because he does have his natural, but he doesn't have very many drones.
Right, but he's not exactly behind Madengang there either. And he does have the superior tech lead.
He does, yeah.
So, and Olaca's very safe with these 2 spines here at the natural from these Zergling forces. Although Madengang could do a run by, which that's what he's gonna look to do, is actually just get up the ramp. There's a spine in the main though too. I couldn't see it behind the spire.
I didn't notice that either.
Yeah. Just looks like a tentacle pooping out of the spire there. Zoom down, you can't see it at all. Alright. So, Madengang is going to try to get his natural. But he has no base defenses there. Everything's up here in the main. He does have more Scourge, though. So, you need I believe you need 2 Scourge, yeah. Each Scourge does 110. So, it's just 10 shy of being able to take out a Mutalisk 1-to-1. So I think Olaca's taking a pretty good lead here. He's got very substantial... Oh man! 2 mutas survive with like... Whoa!
What?
What was that?
What?
What? Did they do damage over time afterward? This
Yeah.
tooltip must be wrong.
No, it's right.
It just says the damage is 110.
Yeah, and then they suffer 3 damage per second for 5 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That tooltip isn't available for me with this observer interface. Okay. So you really only need 1 Scourge. There you go. I've learned something new about how Scourge work. I must have missed that patch note.
Does Olaca know how Banelings work in this game?
He's played quite a few games, actually. I looked at his ladder account today. He's actually played like 30 or 40 games of Starbow, so I assume that he does.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, I had never really seen him around. He played in September, and then he didn't play at all in October, and then he's come back now here the last couple weeks. So he's relatively new. Like, at least for the ladder client, he hadn't played it at all. Oh, he's gonna get a Roach Warren.
See, the thing about Starbow is you don't stop playing, you just go AFK.
Isn't that an old WoW joke?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Nobody ever quits WoW.
Right?
I've never played it. That way I don't ever have to quit.
Olaca just detonated all of his Banelings.
Oh no, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. Was he trying to burrow on me, you think?
I don't know.
Oh, he's he might wonder where they are.
Maybe
He's getting tunnel as well. The tunnel ability is pretty cool. It allows roaches to do some really cool roach burrow movement stuff.
I think maybe he was trying to, like, maybe he uses grid and he was trying to build more banelings, like this. But because with the grid, the baneling detonate and zergling morph for the same hotkey.
Yeah, he's made a lot of banelings. Like
I don't know why.
like probably way too many banelings, because they don't do like any damage now at all, right?
No, their attack does exactly 0 damage.
That's what I thought. And now Madengang has mutas, and Olaca only has roaches and banelings.
No
Madengang might just pull this back, especially because the main mineral line is completely undefended right now. How many mutas does he have here? 7? Another one on the way. There's an 8th one. See if he goes after this 8th one gets there. Nope. So he's gonna try to take a 3rd. Yeah, Madengang is working on a 3rd here in the bottom right corner. Alright, let's see how much damage these Madengang mutas can do. So far he's killed 3 workers. See where that number gets to by the end of this. Oh man, there's just nothing here to stop it.
Oh no, this is bad.
This is really bad.
I suppose the natural arm is finished. You might want to just transfer them from the main.
Yeah, he really just rather get these. He should really transfer these drones out of here. Oh man, he's killed 12, 14 now. Well, Madengang has a worker lead now, and he's gonna be able to pick off these queens as well. Meantime, Olaca coming in with the counterattack, and the banelings are. He really, yeah, get him on the spine crawlers. They go down pretty fast. Also got a couple of these on the hatchery. We might find ourselves in some sort of strange base trade scenario. Oh, Madengang's mutas attacking the Overlord. So the mutas will clean up the roaches, but the roaches are going to get a lot of damage done before that. What a back and forth game, man.
Yeah, it's kind
How
of
much else?
Came out ahead, actually.
How much else can these guys get done? The thing is, Madengang has taken that hidden expansion, and he's going to be able to transfer at least a few drones. How many is he transferring down there? 4 right now. And he still has all the mutas in the sky too, which, I mean, they're not done. This many mutas can pick off the spore crawlers, certainly. If Olaca's not quick with the nurturing swarm, which if he's battling lag issues, he might not be. Will he heal it? Will he heal it? He does. Good job.
I question this roach decision.
I think he might have done that because of his lag. He didn't want to try to have to micro mutas. These mutas are just murdering this Overlord field.
Oh, this is very bad. Tripling his opponent's supply. This, I don't want to call it too early, but this is really bad.
He's got to be careful. You don't want to lose these mutas to spores if you can help it. There's so many things that can be attacked here.
I don't see how he can come back from this, honestly.
Takes down the Spire. He's going to be able to take down the Baneley Nest. He's just going to be able to snipe all of the tech here. Because Olaca has nothing. And he's going to GG. That's really unfortunate. Alright. Olaca's going to GG. He's called GG.
Yeah, he wrecked it. Okay.
Alright. Send his units. Alright, there we go. I'm not going to allow you to win after you call GG. This is a tournament. If you're thinking GG, then attack him and see what happens.